Welcome back, Ferocious Education. This is Zed. Today I'm going to be talking once more about Ideanomics based on a lot of suggestions and recommendations from my Twitter polls on Twitter. Now make sure to drop a like to this video to help this channel grow, subscribe, and leave notifications on, and let's jump right into this one. So Ideanomics. Once again, this one gives us a bit of a good update. If you haven't watched my previous one, I do heavily recommend that you watch it because it does talk about their different portfolios, the company portfolio, and how they're going to be disrupting the autonomous EV tractor system. So that one is going to be huge because I'm talking about a horizontal integration of the future. And today we get another yet news about proven wireless EV charging technology Wave, which was founded in 2012. Wireless Advanced Vehicle Electrification Wave is a technology company focused on creating practical and economical solutions for the transit and off-road industrial electrical vehicle markets worldwide. Wave is a premier developer of inductive charging solutions for medium and heavy-duty vehicles in the United States and has demonstrated the capability to develop, integrate high-power charging systems onto heavy-duty electrical vehicles. Now, this once more does actually add to the autonomous utility vehicles I did talk about in my last video. If you haven't watched that one, please do so after this one. Now, moving on, basically, this agreement here is actually being signed. Wave was founded in 2011. It is technology proven in the field with multiple customer deployed. Some of the revenues that is expected are $7 million, and the pipeline is going to be massive for 2021 and beyond. But the big part of this one here is not that what I'm talking about, oh, they have some revenue. I need to go on and think about a bigger picture. But before doing so, quickly going on Wave website here. Now, this one here works with charging systems of 250 kilowatts, 500 kilowatts, and 1 megawatt systems. Right around the corner, Wave inductives and charging systems currently powering buses en route through the US and are the nation's only solutions to have successfully undergone multiple rigorous commercial deployments. Currently, it is up to 250, 500 kilowatts, and 1 megawatts are right around the corner, which is amazing. They do have a really nice video here, basically explains how their system works and everything in between. I'm not going through that, but if you go on their website, waveipt.com, you're able to quickly go on and check it out. Now, some of the latest news, you have a further off electric vehicle with unlimited range. It works with transits, basically. It is pretty much of an insane technology to think about. I didn't even know it existed in this level until this day. Now, institutional buyers and insider buyers have been exactly the same from my last video, and any other SEC filings have been the same. But the big part of this one here is how do they actually fit in their portfolio? You get to see the massive EV kind of wave. So they have the Malaysian manufacturers, the Solid Track, which is utilities and electrical tractors for agricultural and utility vehicles. You got Logistorm, which is smart devices for manufacturing, Intelligenta, AI. So you can think how AI, SAS, PAS actually integrate with maybe Logistorm for solutions for Solid Track, Wave, and Tree Electric all in together. That's something just to feed your mind on. Now, one of the things I really wonder with all the acquisitions, and a lot of people think about IDEX as just this EV kind of thing with Meg Center, but think about it. Actually acquiring a Bitcoin miner for Ideanomics is not out of the equation. And sooner or later, I do feel that they might have something related to Bitcoin. Because this one here, the CEO is somewhat disruptive in terms of finding new innovations or trying to increase the stockholder shareholder price. But it would be interesting if someone does ask him regarding Bitcoin or cryptocurrency in the next conference, which is soon, by the way, in January. You'd have to watch my previous video to find the dates. Now, let's go now to technical analysis, and please make sure, if you haven't done so, to subscribe to this channel. It helps me prove to YouTube that my channel is worth it, and there's a lot of content, and helps me bring you more content than this one here. So let's jump right into this one. Now, on a 1 week perspective, things are beginning to look once again bullish on the 1 week perspective. MACD looks really nice here. ADX has been above that for a while. Now, the trading action zone is between 187 and 148. You'd expect if it does trade within that margin below and it drops down, you can expect another nice bounce from this region. It's above the 50 SMA at this level, and willing percent R is sitting somewhere a little bit around neutral. Momentum is still strong. Now we need to look a little bit into a one-day perspective. Things are looking a lot better than they did even on the weekend. MACD is actually right back on the corner into a positive reversal. It's attempting to cross the positive, and that is bullish. Now the trading action zone played nicely with the news and it bounced right above the trading action zone, and so it's bullish all around. The trading action zone is between 214 and 197, so if it does dip around there, you can expect very much of a bounce, as we've seen twice already. Sure, this last one was fueled by news, but I still will take as the trading action zone had some influence in terms of where the price action stops. Now the next thing is willing percent R is a little bit around overbought, but momentum is looking strong and pulling back above zero, and that is a nice indication for a bullish run. On a 2-hour perspective, things look like they're really bullish and looks like they're not going to stop. The IDEX shows in the potential of another bullish trend forming. Remember, it was sloppy on the weekend. This is actually a really good indicator that just shows you that there is a possibility of more coming. And look at that, volume is actually still stable, still a little bit quiet. So 225 from the top, 204 in the middle, and 184 on the moving average band is what's expected for it to trade. Stochastic fast and stochastic slow are both showing potential here of another leg up and another run. Now, coming on the Fibonacci retracements, let's take a quick look on the supports and resistances. 199 seems to be the current support through 134 and 28 cents. Significant resistances 252, 305, 381, and 475. Now, quickly moving on towards finding significant supports and resistances at a closer level. So price line action here, significant support, a very strong one currently at 231. And then below there, we're looking at 227, going down to 221, 215, and then going on to 209, and then down to $2, 195, and then all the way down to 190, followed by 182. Now we can sure go down to all the way to 166, but let's hope that's not the case. Now the next resistances we're looking at are the 239 mark, and then follow that to 246, and then following that is the 269. We can go a little bit further down in the month scale, and above there you're looking at perhaps 260. Above 260 you're looking at 299, $3, 315, and from that point on we don't have a lot of basically resistances from there on. Now, Ed, what do you think about this one? In the short term, I do think we're probably going to see a bounce. Adding such technology into a portfolio is a massive deal for the EV industry, and I don't think a lot of people have grasped it yet. So I think this might be seeing a bit more of a push, as you know, things were busy a little bit today. Yep, energy sector rallied, and so the EV sector didn't really get a lot of love, so I do think this one will probably rally in the shorter term, once people realize that potential. In the long term, I see exactly what Ideanomics is doing. Way ago, I didn't understand, basically because of the massive change of movies, so I think that was around 6-7 months ago, but right now I exactly see what Ideanomics is doing. The picture is being filled up, and they're working between autonomous, EV, wireless charging, agricultural, utilities. They are really going on and attacking the EV industry as a whole. Well, what do you think about this sticker? Make sure to mention down in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like. You have a wonderful day.